Hi, hello, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Shout out to the Salem Coven members who are seeing this first. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. And if you haven't already connected with me over on Patreon, it's completely free to join and you'll still get some perks. I'll occasionally drop a YouTube video there early, or I'll make it previously only accessible for the Salem Coven members, accessible for everyone. If a video is ever taken down after I post it on YouTube, it will be available for free on Patreon, plus it's ad free. However, if you are interested, you can join the Salem Coven members and get early access to all my content. They're usually at least a month ahead of YouTube or so. Extended versions, exclusive live streams, exclusive content, things that I either can't put on YouTube or have to blur for YouTube, things like official music videos, requested live performances, interviews, documentaries, things like that. All the information will be in the description below. Okay. So we are going to be working on some of the missed Kendrick content, doing the songs that have been requested that were Playboi Carti with Kendrick. We have 3. I believe they are all 3 from the same album, and they were all from 2025, so pretty recent. I think I'm just going to go in order of how they are on the track list since they're all from the same album. I am so curious to hear this first song because it's Mojo Jojo, like Powder Puff Girls villain. I love that. I love that so much. So I'm really excited about that. I know I've heard some of Playboi Carti's songs, but I don't have like knowledge about him or his life or anything like that. I just know I've definitely heard some songs and I know he's been featured on some of the songs that we've done. So geez Louise, this is a 35 song album. That's crazy. I thought Taylor's 31 was crazy, and that's not even one album, it's 2. It's basically like it was a double drop. That's crazy. Okay, so the first one is Mojo Jojo. Mojo Jojo. Sorry.
Back to the future, Carti, I need that 4 alien, Carti, I need that.
Is that Kendrick? I feel like it is.
Hey, Carti, I need that. Back to the future, Carti, I need that 4 alien, Carti, I need that. Beep, 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 beep. Extraterrestrial, Carti, you know.
Ooh.
Just like that, Carti, you know. Just like that, Carti.
Back in high school, I was wearing polo. Had a white bitch like Jules, but she had moto.
But she had what?
I'm smashing on all the hoes, mojo jojo.
Mojo Jojo.
We play that motherfucking fire, we go loco.
We go dummy.
I love that I just already picture Kendrick being like, Mojo Jojo, we go dummy. Like, I just really like that. Okay, sorry.
I'm smashing on all the hoes, mojo jojo.
Mojo Jojo.
We play that motherfucking fire, we go loco.
We go dummy.
I can't believe my eyes, so I wear GoPro.
So I want GoPro.
I'm on 25, fuck that papa.
Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em.
I touch it like better already. I'm on go-go.
I'm on go.
Try to play my
I love it because it has that GNX energy of him being like, there's just something about him like being like, I don't know, I just picture a lot of like points of GNX of him just like popping up. It reminds me of like some of that, this reminds me a little bit of like the Hillbillies energy a little bit, where he's like, I don't know. I just like it.
I'm on 25, fuck that papa.
Fuck 'em. Fuck
I
'em.
touch it like better already. I'm on go-go.
I'm on go.
Try to play with my top, I hit your soul.
Let's get it.
Sticks out the window, whoa.
Like whoa.
My arm out the window, ho.
You ho.
Swinging like Winslow, ho.
You ho.
Baby, your wind's getting low.
Get low.
She's a different breed. Made her my favorite hoe. I got a house everywhere.
I'm not laughing. I'm laughing because the way he said that. Like the tone of his voice.
I ain't got a favorite home.
5 homes.
Changing my moves all day.
All day.
Still trying to find my zone.
My zone.
Still trying to find my home.
My home.
They still trying to steal my tone.
My tone.
Still trying to steal my bitches. They still trying to steal my clothes. I've been like this one since I was in the womb. Flesh shot. Oh my God, here a goon. Flesh shot. Oh my God, here a goon. Flesh shot.
It's that, like, I'm getting flashbacks.
Oh my God,
Oh
here
my
a goon.
God. Here.
Stop calling my phone like you know me.
Bitch, stop calling me.
That's on my name, 230. On my own pace, not a hurry.
No rush. You
Share a home team type 5. Tell the bitch come and hurry. Ride the dick like a Harley. Ride star Machiavelli. That bitch, I make her jerk me. Fuck it, I'm going nice to me. You can get.
I love this song because I just can't help but picture, this is literally all I picture all throughout this song. The whole time it's this. It's just this. So every time he's in the back with those backing ad-lib type, oh my God. I just picture him like, I love it specifically for that reason. It's just like the visual it gives me, and I love him. Something about this tone of voice that you just feel kind of that playful-ish kind of energy with it, and
You can get blessed. Let me check something. Let's get it. Let me shake something. Let's get it. You can get next. You can get blessed. Let me check something. Let's get it. Let me shake something. I've been like this, whoa, since I was in the womb. Flesh out. Oh my God, here a goon. Flesh out. Oh my God, here a goon. Flesh out. Oh my God, here a goon. I've been like this, whoa, since I was in the womb. Flesh out. Oh my God, here a goon. Flesh out. Oh my God, here a goon. Flesh out. Oh my God, here a goon.
was expecting a verse, I'm not gonna lie, but it is a really short song, so I don't really know why I was expecting that, all things considered, but I really liked the sound of that. I know I didn't really talk much about the lyrics other than the ad-libs, but I mean, for me, I don't know that there's like a ton to discuss. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I just mean it as like I'm sure there's a lot with like the rhyme schemes, but as you guys know, that's not my strong suit. It's actually like the hardest thing for me. So I'm sure that there's a lot there that you could talk about, but as far as more about meaning behind it, I don't know that there was a ton that I needed to like really break down, but I did just really like the sound of that beat a lot. I've had a lot of that today because I also just filmed the Mac Miller video. I think those are probably going to be posted like at wildly different times. So you're probably like, what do you mean? I think. I could be wrong. I'd have to look at my schedule. But anyways, that's not the point. The point is that I just really like the vibes of that. Also, I'm just going to love a song called Mojo Jojo. Okay, I'm just going to be honest because that's hilarious. But the fact that it's Mojo Jojo and then you have Kendrick with it's like everything. I did want to say the one line that the Rockstar Machiavelli, I loved that line. I liked that like Tupac reference. That's cool. I'm sure there's probably other things in there that I just didn't pick up on, but I just really liked that. I loved the sound and it just Kendrick, like, I mean, part of me was like, damn, I don't get a Kendrick verse, but the way he was woven through and he was just back the entire time and me picturing what I was picturing made it so iconic. So I love it for that reason. That's not what I was expecting at all, but that is really, really funny and I loved it. So the next song is Backdoor and it's featuring Kendrick Lamar and Janae Aiko. I don't know if I say that right. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. You guys know that's not my strong suit. So that's the next one. Have we heard that? I feel like that sounds like a sample of something I've heard sampled in another song. Am I wrong? Immediately hearing that, I was like, wait, it does say there is one, but I don't think that's what I was hearing because it doesn't look like it's sampled on anything else. No, there is a sample on that, but I don't think that's what I was hearing. Okay, it doesn't matter. We're refocusing. I don't know why that sounds like something. I just have to be honest. I know he's saying backdoor, but it really sounds like Beto. For a split second, I was like, wait, what?
Let's go, let's go. She's a good girl, tell her let go. She can't take up on my stuff.
no more. Play with my ass, Dior. Live life on the hill, I can see her. Don't play with me, gangster, I don't see her. I stay with a 10, she a Leah. It's a whole bunch of dubs, we ain't cheater.
There's a few words that he said that I don't know if it's just the way he pronounces it or if it's intentionally done like that, because or if the lyrics are wrong, and I'm having a hard time deciding that. So let me look up the lyrics somewhere else. No, it does say that. Okay, so he said live life on the hill like a senior, but it sounds like a seer. Interesting. Which then, don't play with me, gangster, I don't see ya. Seers. So maybe that is intentional. I do like it's a whole bunch of dots, we and cheetah. Love that.
I'ma make it back and probably spend it all on you.
Ooh.
I'm too from the back, so don't nobody talk. I put them VVs on your décolleté, I know you feel nauseous. Bitches best stay in they place or move around with caution. VVs on your décolleté. Baby, pull up through the
Beto.
turn the lights down, I'm sliding through the
I still can't get over why what's playing in the background sounds familiar. And the song, I think, I'm just very curious because the song that it's reminding me of. Okay, hold on. Let me just see if maybe that website just wasn't showing all the samples that other songs that sample it. Let me look at a different website. Hold on. No. According to this website either. I don't know why I'm so hung up on that. Okay, whatever. That's weird. I like this sound. It kind of feels like a mixture of his GNX sound, but also a little bit of Mr. Morale. There's something about it that feels a little bit like that. I also just love how he says, how does he say décolleté? How does he say it? Décolleté. I don't know if that's how you're actually supposed to say it, and I've been saying it wrong this whole time, which is probably what it is, because I always thought it was décolleté, but that is probably just my poor pronunciation. But regardless, I really like the way this sounds. It's really pretty, and especially in the back, that layer. Ooh, yeah, really, really, really like that. I'm gonna make it back and probably spend it all on you. I know you feel nauseous. Bitches best stay in their place. See, that's where it kind of reminds me a little bit of the Mr. Morale energy when it comes to that aspect. I don't know. There's something there that sounds a little, and I love that. Okay, that doesn't.
baby, pull up through the
Beto.
turn the lights down, I'm sliding through the
Beto.
members only riding through the Vambie like spooky.
Oh, I love that we get a spooky. Oh, I love that line. Vamp life spooky. I love this. This is for me just more like a vibe. I just really like the sound where it's just kind of like you're just chilling, you know?
I stay with a 10, she a Leah. It's a whole bunch of dubs, we ain't cheater. Your whole gang just told, who's your leader? My whole gas me up, cheerleader. Take me a cup, seal. Me and Lil Twin locked in, ain't worried about none. Seal. You up in your face, little bitch, get hit with this gun. Seal. It's opium form, I'm raising these bitch like I'm done. Seal. I'm a bomb, I'm something, I'm blunt. Oh yeah, it's a chase, get a K, hit his chest, hit his waist. We say, I'm a vibe, and it's insane.
Like that line.
Beto.
I'ma make it back and probably spend it all on you. I'm too from the back, so don't nobody talk. I put them VVs on your décolleté, I know you feel nauseous. Bitches best stay in they place or move around with caution. VVs on your décolleté. Baby, pull up through the
Beto.
I do like the difference between their vocals. Like, it is really interesting when it switches like that right there, where his is like, I don't know, it's very like, there's like a juxtaposition there that's kind of cool. Like I like how it switches right there on this line in particular.
Baby, pull up through the
Beto.
I like that.
Beto.
turn legs down, I'm sliding through the
Beto.
numbers only riding through the
Beto.
Vamb like spooky, vamb like spooky.
I love the sha deal. This one, just the sound, like both of these, and maybe that's what this album kind of, or at least the tracks that we've listened to so far. I don't know if that's more Playboi Carti's style or if it's just this album or whatever, but it seems really heavy on the like, we're here for the vibes, we're here for the sound. Like, not to diminish what he's like saying, but it's less super deep lyrics that I'm having to dig into and more of just this like really like good vibe. I don't know. And I could just be missing it. I don't mean to like, I'm not saying that as like a negative or a bad thing. It's just how I'm feeling and I'm liking that. They are really short though. I need more. I did really like that though. The next song says Playboi Carti and Kendrick Lamar, so I'm wondering if maybe, I mean, this last one he had a verse and stuff, but I'm wondering if maybe this one, since it's labeled differently, if maybe he'll have like a longer verse. But then again, it's also 3 minutes and 10 seconds, so not super long, but longer than our Mojo Jojo at least. Okay, but anyways, last song is Good Credit. I feel bad because I feel like I'm not really breaking down much, and I know this is probably going to be a short video. I thought with there being 3 that it might, take a while, but honestly, I'm getting through the first 2. Doesn't mean this last one's going to go quickly, but I don't think I've ever had a video. If this one does end up being kind of a similar vibe though, I don't think I've ever had a video where all the songs I was just like, yes, yes, chill vibes. And it wasn't like me like, oh my gosh, do I even comprehend the song? And that's really nice. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Focus.
Good credit. Now I'm about to apply for Home Depot credit. Now I got a $35,000 credit. We got a temporary receipt. All I gotta do is show it to the cashier.
I don't know what that's from. I don't know if that's like a movie, if it's like a TikTok or a Vine. I have no idea what that is. So if someone wants to let me know, that'd be great. Or is that actually, it just sounds like it's from something maybe? Let me know.
And she gonna let it slide through.
Ooh, I like
I do is show it to the cashier. And she gonna let it slide through.
I have something in my eye. Hold on. Okay, sorry.
I'm seeing that hoe out the water. I'm saying it came out late. Look at these diamonds, they water. I'm saying I don't wait for no pussy. The pussy on me, I'm a cutter. She trying to be part of my schedule. I told her, hoe, come back tomorrow. I've been feeling myself all day. I told her twin car.
The one thing I am worried about is I don't know that we've done songs that have quite as intense of a bass. I'm fearful because it's kind of like muffly for me, like a little bit. I'm sure there's something I could do to mess with that. The only reason I bring that up is because it's almost a little staticky, and it could be intentionally like this, but I just wanted to throw it out there in case it is the bass that's just too deep for my headphone stuff. I don't know how that's going to come across in the recording, so if it sounds funky, I apologize in advance, but I do really like that. I'm interested to listen to this in my other headphones because I just got a new pair that I feel like has a little bit better like sound quality than these do. So I'm interested to listen to the song with those.
I'm saying I don't wait for no pussy. The pussy on me, I'm a cutter. She trying to be part of my schedule. I told her, hoe, come back tomorrow. I've been feeling myself all day. I told her twin car light. Piss is all on my lips. You know I can't kiss no hoe. Outside, I'm rolling dice. I'm putting 2 pints on the floor. I was in Paris trying to catch a vibe. I fucked around and seen a hoe. Tattoos all on my face, you know you're not safe. I know killers all in the hay, they do what I say. Ho just text my phone, she wanna come by, but this not the place. I'm an alien off that Mali, I see stars, I see space. He want my swag, I got the whole world on 6, you too late.
It took me a second. Well, I said, so, because when you say, he said, I'm an alien off that Molly. Oh God, I feel like I'm gonna sound so old when I say this. When you say like when you're off that, but then off technically, at first I thought he was saying like when I'm not taking it, this happens, but it that would happen if you had taken it. So then it took me a second to be like, oh, when I'm off that, like, right? I'm concerned. Because you know, like when you're like, you go off the rails, I think it's more in that context than it's like I'm actually off, like I'm not doing that, right? Okay, just ignore me. It was interesting though, because the first song said the alien thing too, right? Right? I feel like I can't trust anything now. Yeah, Back to the Future Carti. I need that full alien Carti. What's the alien thing? Because that was in the first one for sure. I thought at first, like, perhaps the album, but it's I Am Music, so that's not it either. Interesting. Or is that maybe something that he uses that a lot in his music? You guys let me know.
I got too many flows, everybody on wait. Once I get on that road, nobody gon' wait. Moving on Molly, moving on Molly, moving on Molly. Pass out them baddest, moving them baddest. Pass out them baddest, moving them baddest. So I fought the crazy, so I fought the crazy, the crazy.
Is he known for kind of like those like ad-lib type thing, like the sha, or how, I don't even know how he said it, because every song we've had, does he have a lot of that in his music? Really unique the way he, like, I don't think I've heard someone say things in the way he does before, and that's kind of cool.
Pass out them baddest, moving them baddest. Pass out them baddest, moving them baddest. Sins on my body.
Kids on my body, and that's on my kids. I kid with nobody. You know what this is, the vamps and the boogies, we just do the party.
What you listening to is that homicide.
The paddock is flooded, but way over budget, I lose it on tour. I would've said fuck you too, but you knew that the list was full. Having it my way like Usher, dog. Red and blue diamond like Usher, dog.
Wait, I'm sorry to stop in the middle of the verse, but what? You know what? We're gonna listen to the rest of the verse, and then I'll
Up score on you niggas like Rucker, dog. I'm sore, cause I got it off the muscle, dog.
Streets ready for this shit right here. It's up.
Eliante go big. White gold link fall on the belly. The emerald cut for hers and his. That bitch on point like ASAP Rally. I'm talking about the numbers is nothing, the money is nothing. I really been held my promise. Say Kenny been heavy out west, and I carry the weight, nigga. I'm Luka Doncic. Conspiracy theories is given, but I must admit it, you got the wrong person. They bundling Maine, Chicago slang. Which one of you niggas a merch it? Merch it, merch it, yeah, merch it. Cardo my evil twin, Cardi my evil twin. My skin is smoother, my teeth is whiter, my stride is longer, my thoughts is brighter. The hate get realer, the love get fake, but when you this great, that's how you should like it.
Moving them baddest.
I can't tell if this is one of those times. No, this was 2025. Interesting. Am I pulling from things? Am I making things that aren't there? Because that sounded like callbacks to some of the songs. Okay, the first thing I have to point out is the vamps thing. So we had a vamp line in the last one. Someone's gonna have to explain that to me, because I feel like that's some sort of connection that I don't understand. But also this has vamps and boogies. What is the, because people have said that where you say vamps like in relation to me, and it's with that. I know there's two people I'm thinking of. One of you has King, like King Produce or I don't know, something like that. And then the other one is, it's Elton, Eli. It's one of those, Elton or Eli, something like that. I want to say it's you two who have said that before. See, why is it that if that ends up being right, okay, if that ends up being right, why is it I can remember something like that? That is ingrained in my brain, but then something that's like, do your passport photo so you can renew your passport, just goes away. Like, brain, can we maybe, work on the prioritization there? I'm just, you know? Anyways, I'm pretty sure it's those two people. And I feel like there's a couple of other people, but I am like almost positive those two people. And I think that's more on YouTube, but there's someone on Patreon too that I'm thinking of. And it may be one of you that I'm thinking of that's just on Patreon with a different name, but I can't remember who it is. And it's someone who's really engaged in the comments on Patreon, and I can't remember who it is, and I'm so sorry I can't remember who that is. But the point is that y'all said things like Vambie and the Boogies, or Vamps and the Boogie, like, and I don't, what's the, like, what does that mean? Kind of just like y'all were putting me with something like me, Vambie, Vamps, but now it's making me think that's something else. What is that? Someone help me. Someone help me, please. I'm just, so that stuck out. I just needed to point that one out. Okay. Kids on my body, and that's on my kids. I kid with no body. The first thing that came to mind was tattoos. I don't know if Kendrick has any tattoos of his kids. Maybe? I don't know. And that's on my kids, like, and that's on God, like, that's on my kids. I kid with no body. My body, no body. Interesting. Okay. You know what this is? The Vamps and the Boogies. We jug through the party. What does that mean? I mean, the only thing I can think of is Boogies. At first I thought this was like some shout out to someone, like a band or something. I don't know. But then, I mean, I know he refers to himself as the Boogeyman. Well, he says twin. Is there some kind of connection between Playboi Carti and like Vamps or something? Is that maybe like something that is connected to him, and then the Boogies is like him with the Boogeyman? I could be I don't know. That's if that's way off, please be nice to me in the comments. I know nothing, okay? I know nothing. What you listening to? Wait, what you listening to is that? Wait, does that mean I'm not totally off? I don't know. Maybe? A Patek is flooded, but way over budget. I lose it all on tour. I lose it all on tour, huh? I feel like that's significant, but I don't know why, but it comes across as like, because when he says, huh, it almost sounds like he's being sarcastic. I don't know why I get the impression that's like a call out or something. Like, I don't think that that's self-directed. Because then he says, I would have said fuck you too, but you knew that list was full. I don't know. He says I lose it on tour, but it's like, I don't know why I feel like that's not actually about him. I would have said fuck you too, but you knew that list was full. And then the way he says ha ha ha. I feel like that's pointed. Am I making something out of nothing? And so at first, when I was first listening, I was like, who is that to, if that was true? But then later on, when he does the drop, drop, die, die, kill, kill, watch, watch. There's something about the drop, drop. And then also him saying dog, 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 dog. Kind of reminds me of like, for all the dog. I feel like I'm pulling this out of nothing. But it's just the way he, if I had just read the lyrics, I don't think I would have fully got there. But it's the way he was saying things. Maybe I'm totally off, which is fair. I do like have it my way like Usher, okay, my way. And then Gushers. And then I don't know what the Rucker thing is. Someone could fill in that blank for me, that'd be great. I'm sore because I got it off the muscle. Like, I guess he means that as like he's like working that muscle, maybe. And then the drop, drop. I don't know. There's just something about that. Go big, white, gold link, fall on the belly. I don't really know what that means, but the emerald cuff for his and hers, that bitch on point like ASAP Relly. I don't even know what that means. I'm talking about, and then it like cuts off and he says, how does he say it? I'm talking about, what is all of that? I feel like there's context that I don't have here. The numbers is nothing. The money is nothing. I really been him. Again, it's like, if I only, I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm just pulling this out of nothing. But this was also during like GNX era and everything. So it's like, I feel like it's not that far-fetched. Given that, the numbers is nothing. And it was like the, numbers, that was like a big part, Money is nothing. I really been him. I mean, say can he be heavy out west and I carry the weight, and then I'm someone that I do not know, I'm assuming an athlete or something like that, maybe? Wait, Luke, no, wait. I'm just looking it up. I feel like that, I've heard that name. Basketball player. Okay, I'm with you. Conspiracy theories is given, but I must admit, you got the wrong person. Like, am I pulling this out of my ass? Genuinely, because I'm like, they bundle in man, Chicago slang, using merchant. Interesting. I don't really know what that means. Y'all are gonna have to tell me. Cardo, my evil twin. Carti, my evil twin. I love that we're bringing in evil twin again. I don't know who Cardo is, but obviously Carti. That makes sense, but I don't know who Cardo is. I mean, I guess since I'm already looking things up, music producer. Okay. My skin is smoother, my teeth is whiter, my stride is longer, my thoughts is brighter. It's like, I'm doing great. How are you doing? That's how that feels. The hate get realer, the love get fake, but when you this great, that's how you should like it. Where it's like, this is what comes with being on top. Love it. Love that.
But when you this great, that's how you should like it.
Moving them bodies, 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 moving them bodies.
Too legit. Good candy. Cause I'm quick. Now it's time to order a long card.
I really feel like I don't have the context to make this make sense. If the route I'm kind of going down is the route I should be going down, but if it is, the whole concept, good credit, not only like goodwill and like good, but then also the monetary thing, and then like gamble. I'm nervous to post it. I'm gonna need Patreon to tell me if I'm way off, because if I am, this may not be able to make it to YouTube, because I'm not trying to have all that in my comments. You guys are going to have to let me know was the point of the story. Overall, I liked that. Good energy, good vibes. Apologies for the shorter video, but I really did like that. I'm so curious to hear what y'all have to say in the comments, especially with that last track, like my way off, the vamps thing. Like there's many things that I'm looking forward to you guys telling me. So please tell me, and if I pull that out of nothing, then please ignore me and do not eat me alive in comments. Please and thank you. Okay, I need to end this video. Anyways, as always, let me know, what did I get right? What did I get wrong? What did I miss? And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.